Hello and good afternoon, everyone, distinguished guests and participants. I, Shivani Patil, on behalf of Dr. D.Y. Patil College of Pharmacy, Akudi, Pune, welcome you all to the 2 days webinar series. In these 2 days, we are going to get enlightened about the career avenues in pharmaceuticals. Before starting with this session, I request all the participants to please note the following points for getting the e-certificate. First, you shall be a registered participant for this webinar. All shall fill the attendance link that will be shared anytime during the session and will remain active only for 15 minutes. Also, please note that all have to attend the quiz and fill the feedback form, which shall be provided on the Telegram group on the last day of this webinar series. Only those participants who fulfill this criteria will be eligible for getting the e-certificate. I will also request all the participants to note that if you have any questions, the same can be posted in the chat box. Our team will ask those questions on your behalf. Now, on behalf of Dr. D.Y. Patil College of Pharmacy Akodi team, I request Dr. Shilpa Chaudhary ma'am to please speak a few words. Ma'am, please.
Thank you, Shubhu. Career avenues. This topic itself has been triggered in our mind due to the students asking us number of questions. Many of the students who wish to go abroad or who wish to work in an industry, many of them don't know what are the gray areas in the industry where they can focus and have their own path generated. So I hope this particular whatever seminar will give a quite good vision to the students. And talking about today's seminar, there are many Indian students who just wish to pursue their higher education abroad, and you can say they are mainly influenced by the extremely competitive and unrealistic admission criteria in Indian and universities or abroad. Mainly they are influenced by the desire to live and work abroad, and all whatever their doubts and guidance, whatever they require, I think this seminar will definitely provide them. And hoping for the aim to be achieved. I wish all the luck for all the delegates and speakers who will be delivering their speech. With this, Shivani, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So today we have amongst us Mr. Kaamendra Dahat, sir. Sir has completed his BSc in Physics, B.Ed in Maths and Science, MSc in Physics and Mass Communication, and MBA from Middlesex, London, United Kingdom. Starting his remarkable journey from Kendriya Vidyalaya, Sir worked as a business development manager. Later on, in 2008, in Middlesex College, London, UK, he joined as an academic support manager. Currently, Sir is a CEO and director at Interedwise Educational Group, UK, and is involved in the design and coordination of successful post-high school program and to educate students about their ideas and values of overseas education. And also, he is responsible for the overall development of the company. Some of his remarkable achievements include his partnership with more than 550 universities and colleges worldwide, placing of 2,000 plus students abroad, representing the educational institutions from more than 20 countries, and most importantly, Sir has more than 15 years experience in the overseas education and industry. With this, I am pleased to welcome Mr. Kaamendra Dahat, sir, on this platform. Sir will be talking on the topic Career Abroad and Education. Now, I hand it over to Sir and request him to please start with his session. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Shivani Madam. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
And good evening, good afternoon to all of you. Special thanks to Principal Dr. Gavare sir and HOD Kulkarni ma'am. And thank you very much to all the staff members for inviting me on this platform. And students, today we'll speak about the career opportunities in abroad after completion of your education. So can I share the screen? Yeah, I will do that. 1 second. Hello. Can I share screen?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Please share.
Yeah. I think there is some issue. 1 second. Hello. Can I join back in 1 minute?
Yes, sir.
I request all the participants to please be patient. Sir will join within a minute.
In the meantime, participants, I would request you all to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also update yourselves from these links as to our forthcoming seminars.
By the time sir is joining, you can just sort out what type of information you require, like how the evaluation of profile will be done, selection of the university, how you are supposed to do, or admission processing, what documents are required, where the education loans are available, what type of loans are available, and how to prepare a statement of purpose, visa processing, and process what after it gets accepted. Okay, all such type of questions you can just gather for the speaker.
By the time, I request all the participants to please join the Telegram group where your feedback forms and your quiz will be given. And please make sure that you fill those feedback and quiz form that are important for getting the e-certificate.
Shirodi, so there is a present now button at the corner, left side. Sorry.
Sir, you're mute.
So you're mute.
So please unmute.
Hello. Yes. Hello.
Yes.
Please.
Yeah. Actually, it don't allow me to share the screen. I don't know what happened. It's okay. No problem. Better to start. I will not share the PPT. I will continue speaking only. So please bear me, students. This is about the study and work abroad and career opportunities abroad after completion of your bachelor's degree or maybe master's degree in pharma. So why study abroad? So why abroad? Or why study abroad or why career abroad? So there are options. You might have seen the goldfish at your home or maybe in the aquarium. So the goldfish, if we put in the small pot, have you observed the growth of that goldfish? Say if after a month or after 2 months, if you observe the growth, it is very minute. It's not much. If you take that fish from the pot, small pot, or maybe the aquarium which we use at home, and if you put in the bigger size pond, and if you observe the growth of that fish after a month, you will find the miserable growth in the fish. If you take out from the pond the same fish, and if you put in the sea, and if after 2-3 months, if you measure the growth of the fish, it is more than 10 times whatever it was in the pot. So what happens? The goldfish is the same. We put it in the water, small pot, the growth is less. Bigger water, bigger pot, the growth is more. And if there is endless water like a sea, there is no limit to the growth. Same thing is applicable because why? Why it happens with the goldfish? Because the growth of goldfish depends on the environment what she is getting. Similarly, the same thing is applicable to human being. as much as exposure you will get, as much as experience you will get, you will grow. I'm not saying in the size, but yes, you will grow, your personality will grow, your experience will give you additional personality development, which will help you to build a vast network to stand anywhere in the globe. And that is the experience what you can share with the people, and that is called development in true manner. So friend, why abroad? Because to gain maximum experience, to get maximum exposure, to get maximum knowledge. Now you all are experiencing screen experience. What we can say, all the lectures are happening on the screen. It's like maybe Zoom or maybe Google, like what we are communicating with each other. What do you think? How is this experience? Is this better? Or whenever you were going to the classroom, meeting your friends, your teachers, your principals, going to the lab, having excursion, picnic, so that was good or this is good? Definitely that was good. Because here it is limitation. We are limited, we are bounded, we have only screen, we have just one room experience. And if you are sitting in the classroom and studying everything, is that experience is enough? No, definitely not. If you are going out, roaming here and there, you will gain more experience, more exposure, more knowledge. So experience is the greatest teacher. He can teach you. Experience can teach you. And that's the reason. If you widen your boundaries from classroom to other countries, from state to other state, from country to other country, if you go beyond the border, definitely there is a growth, and growth is happening because you will come in contact with the many people from the different countries. You will learn what they think about your country. How is the teaching method in their country? How is the teaching method in your country? What is the qualification they require to become pharmacist? Whether your qualification allow you to practice as a pharmacist in that country. So everything that we cannot learn by sitting in the classroom or just studying in one country or staying in one country. Because of the globalization, we are well connected with each other. And that's the reason each and every person required this experience in the globalization. And now, why study abroad? So I explain you why abroad is required. Why abroad? Why to go out of the country? I explain you why it is important for us. Now, many people, they come to me, okay, sir, you are saying we need to go abroad for the experience, getting exposure. Yes, that's fine. But we completed our education, we are graduate now, and we are pharmacists in India. So why don't we go directly for the job? So this is another question. So here, why study? Because if you are going to the study to any university, any college, you will get local education. Local education in that country for it is foreign degree. Helping to build good network. As I told you, you will meet with many people from the different countries and you will exchange the idea. You will add them on your social media group. And definitely few of them can become very good friend of you. So you may get opportunity to go their country, they may get opportunity to come to your country and you can mingle. So you can widen your network. And in this age, Networking is a required if you are willing to develop yourself. Easy pathway to get there. It's like, why education? Why not job? Because for job, there are many formalities you need to complete. But if you are going for the education, straight away, the pathway is there, structure is there. You have to take admission in the university. You have to go there. Even scholarships are available, education loans are available. You can go there, you can study, and post completion of study also, there are many opportunities to work in abroad. So here, whenever you are studying, you will get a breathing time to mingle with the people, to get used to with the system, to learn what is good and what is bad in that country, to learn rules and regulation of the country, working culture of the country, education in the country. So everything you will get to know by the time you will be ready to work in that country. This experience you will not get if directly you are going for the work. You will not have any friend over there. So where you stay, with whom you will speak, where you will do the socials, and from where you will gather information, who will help you in getting job. So these are the problems. That's the reason we insist students to go abroad for higher education, and then gradually you can become ready to get job over there. International experience and exposure, that is way better than the country where you are staying. Yes, international exposure for everybody, it is required. Most important thing is recognition of your qualification. Even if you are the pharmacist in India, whether this degree or this qualification allow you to work there as a pharmacist. Can you get registration as a pharmacist over there? So these are again questions. We'll come to the, like say in details, I will speak about this question again, recognition of your qualification in abroad. Then if you are willing to go abroad for the job, so employers also having some restrictions. What kind of restriction? So every country is having their own platform for their own people. So the country has designed some employment policy. And according to that, employers are bounded to recruit their citizen first. Recruit their citizen first, and the people, those are already holding the work permit in that country, maybe foreigners, like international students. And if they don't find the required skill in the country, then they need to prove that to the immigration, to the government. And then only they are allowed to invite somebody from the foreign country. And none of the employer is ready to take these efforts, because already the international students, those completed their education, are readily available in the country for the employer. So employer will prefer to give them job, hire them, because it is easy for employer to hire the people, those are already in the country. Availability of international students, this is what you can go there and you can be available in time for the job, for the recruitment. Also, there is some immigration policy. Lot of immigration formalities you need to complete if you are willing to go abroad for job. There is a restriction. Many students, many people might heard about the Canada. So many people are migrating to Canada from India nowadays. And everybody is coming and saying, yes, it's very easy to go to Canada. But whenever we do the assessment of the profile, it is really tough. You required certain points. Out of 600, at least 500 you need to score. Getting invitation for the PNP program is again one of the hurdle. It's not that easy. Again, there is a IELTS criteria, 7778. You have to score in general IELTS. So many people stuck there. Again, your qualification recognition. You have to do that, and you have to produce those papers that your qualification is recognized in that country. So everything is not that easy. But yes, going for education, higher education in abroad is very easy pathway for you. Now, master's program in pharmacy and specialization. After completion of your bachelor's degree, you can go to various countries, maybe USA, UK, Canada, Ireland, Australia, New Zealand. So many countries are open for you. Even European countries are open, like Germany and all, but requirements are different. Here, you will not get the course subject, like you can go for the master's in pharmacology, maybe pharmaceutical science. There is a very popular program that is MBA and PharmD. So people after completion of bachelor's degree in pharmacy from India, they go abroad for MBA plus PharmD, dual degree. That is a very popular program for the pharmacist. Then Masters of Pharmacy in Clinical Pharmacy and International Practice Policy. This is very important for you. International Practice and Policy. MS in Drugs and Discovery, Pharma Management. So all the administrative and management programs are available for the international student. MS in Drug Discovery and Business Strategy. So how should be the business strategy of the pharma company? You will learn there. So this is again, we can say pharmacy administration or pharmacy again management. MS in drug discovery and business strategy. Then pharmaceutical and analytical science. These programs are available. Variety of the program is available in US, UK, Canada, and various European countries. Clinical practice with research project. This program is also very good for the people, those are interested in research. Then clinical pharmacy, advanced clinical practice. So this is one of the program where easily you can get admission. Pharmacy and pharmaceutical science, you know very well. Pharmacy and drug management, yes, this is also one of the program which where you can go to the managerial position in the pharma industry. Then clinical pharmacy and pharmacy administration. These are the program. You will not get here biotechnology in pharmacy or toxicology in pharmacy. No. This program or MPharm programs are not available. All these are MS and MSc programs available in all these foreign countries. Now I will come to the point. One thing that is very, very important for everybody, investment. When somebody think about going abroad for the higher education, from where we can get money, how to get money. So there are two sources to raise the fund. You are no more dependent on your family, your parents. In the foreign country, you know, after 18, everybody is like self-dependent. They are not dependent, and parents don't bother about the expenses of their children. In our country, whenever we are graduating, we are doing our master's or PhD, always mommy and papa is there for the financial help. But apart from this, we need to look forward and we need to check the resources from where we can raise fund for our higher education. So these sources are number one, scholarship. Scholarship for international students. It is available up to 100%. I'm not saying 100% for all. up to 100%. Few student may get 20%, few student may get 30%, few student may get 50%, few student may get 100%. Not only scholarship, again there is a one thing whenever students are going for the master's program, assistantship. So you need to assist to your professor and you will get paid. The pay may be your tuition fee. So these are the resources available. Now, what is required to avail maximum scholarship? So this is again question from various students. Number one, your GPA, your percentage matter. Your academic score, it is matter. Plus your backlogs. How many times you fail in particular subject. So it matters. So you need to work hard. That is very important. Second is selection of the university. Selection of university, it matters because which university is having funding for which program and how many applications already they got for that program. If those are superior than you, definitely you will miss the opportunity. So that's the reason we can guide you where to go and where there is a possibility to get maximum scholarship. Which university you need to select. Again, selection of the course. Selection of the course. That is also very important. If you are going for the MBA and Pharm D, there are very less chances of getting a scholarship. But if you are going for the Masters in Pharmacy or Pharmacology, Pharmacy Administration, then definitely there are higher chances of getting scholarship up to 100%. Plus, your SOP, Statement of Purpose. Statement of Purpose is one of the very, very important document to present yourself, your profile, to impress the admission team. How good you are, what activities you did. Everybody is writing what and how. What you are going to learn, what is good in that university, what is the course contain, that everything is given on the website. They already know. And how you completed your program, how you, from where you came, everybody is writing. What most of the students are missing and what they required, they are looking for. Why? Why you are going to that university, why you have selected that program. So why? Don't miss the why. Why is very, very important. And that is the point. If you explain well why you are willing to go for that program, don't copy paste from the website. Don't copy from the another source. You write your own. We have the guideline. We can guide you. You have to write your own. And that will increase the chances of getting maximum scholarship. So this is the one of the source of the funding which we can avail. Our student can get it. And you can go abroad. It doesn't matter. Funding is not an issue. Second resource is education loan. Second resource is education loan. Most of the Indian banks, they are providing education loan for the higher education. And this loan is up to 100%. Few of the banks, they are giving loan without collateral. Without collateral means you don't need to mortgage the property. There are certain criteria. Certain criteria is like which university you got admission, where it is located, US, UK, which country, what is the ranking of that university. And to get good university, good ranking university, your GPA matters. You have to work hard. Your academics should be very good. Which course you are going for and your family income. Your family income. Whenever you are going for the education loan, they ask for the family income. So family income we can club. If dad is working, mom is not working, it's fine. If mom and dad both are working, we can club it. And you can avail maximum education loan. If mom is not working, but your uncle is working, so dads and uncles income we can club and you can avail the maximum education loan. And the most important thing in the education loan, you are getting moratorium period. Moratorium period means you don't need to repay it immediately. After completion of your program, after 1 year, if your duration of the program is 2 years, and after completion of that, you will get full-time post-study work permit, and then during that period, you can repay this amount. So there is no burden on your family. There is no burden at all. We have banks and the banks are ready to help. How to get it done? We know very well. We place more than 2,000 students till date. So now, one more question from the pharmacist. Can I work as pharmacist in other countries with Indian qualification? Can I work as a pharmacist in other countries like US, UK, Canada, Ireland, New Zealand, or Australia? The answer is you can work in the pharma industry post completion of education, but you cannot get registration as a pharmacist. Again, I'm repeating. Post completion of your education, you can work in the pharma industry in abroad, but you cannot get registration as a pharmacist in abroad. Now, what is the criteria to get registration as a pharmacist in abroad? There are certain criteria if you are willing to get registration in USA. So to get registration in USA, they required 5-year continuous education in pharmacy, not with a B Pharm. If you completed Pharm D, then you can go and you can write the examination, that is foreign pharmacy graduate examination. So foreign pharmacy graduate examination you need to write, and after that you can get registration as a pharmacist. Or there is another examination, North American Pharmacy Licensure Examination. North America Pharmacy Licensure Examination. One of these two you need to crack, and then you can practice as a pharmacist. But to appear for these exams, you have to have 5 years continuous education, not with the B Pharm, or even few students, they think we will complete B Pharm and then M Pharm, so it will be 6 years and then we can write. No, you cannot. But yes, the students, those will complete Pharm D from India, they can write this examination and they can get registration as a pharmacist in USA. In case of UK, there is no such criteria of 5 years of the education in pharmacy. So in case of UK, there is an examination, Overseas Pharmacy Assessment Program. So this Overseas Pharmacist Assessment Program, you have to qualify this examination, and after that, you have to get 52 weeks, means 1 year training. And after that, you are eligible to get registration as a pharmacist in UK. In Canada, there is no criteria of the training, but yes, you have to pass again examination, Pharmacy Education Board in Canada. So Pharmacy Education Board in Canada examination you need to qualify, and then you can practice there, you can get registration as a pharmacist. Now, I will come to the point This is what about your future. Now, what will happen post completion of your education? Post completion of your master's degree from USA, your degree is from the STEM category. That's the reason you will get 3 years to work there. 1 year post-study work you will get, and if you are getting job in the same stream, that will be extended for 2 years. So 3 years you can stay in US after completion of your program, and you can get a lot of exposure, experience, and the salary for the pharmacist is very high, very high. So easily all the pharmacists can qualify or meet the requirement for H1B, $120,000 per year. So easily pharmacists can meet this criteria. In case of UK, post completion of your master's degree, you can stay there for 2 years. You can work there for 2 years, and post 2 years, easily you can extend your work permit, or you can apply for the indefinite stay. There is a point-based system recently introduced by UK government on January 2021. In Canada, if you are going and if you are studying 2 years, yes, you are allowed to work 3 years, and after completion of your degree, once you get a job, yes, easily you can get permanent residency in Canada. So same thing in Australia, Ireland, and New Zealand. Post-study work permit is available, so you can work there. I think I finished from my end. Thank you very much for attending the session, and sorry for the inconvenience because my PPT I'm not able to share. And if you have any question or anything and you need any assistance, you can contact Dr. Anup Gavare sir or Kulkarni ma'am will provide you his number. Dr. Anup stay in Pune itself, and he is taking care of all the admissions from Pune area. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. And if you are having any questions, you can ask me.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Surely it was a very helpful session for all our participants. Most importantly, for those people who are already seeking their career in abroad. Thank you once again. Now I request participants to please raise their questions in the chat box. Dr. Sudhir Pandya sir will take the questions on your behalf and ask Mr. Kaamendra Dahat sir. Over to you, Pandya sir.
Thank you, madam. Good afternoon, sir, once again.
Good afternoon, sir.
And I think, in fact, by avoiding the presentation, you have inspired a lot of new questions to be asked, because there are plenty of questions which have started right from the word go. Wow. And with your permission, may I put it on the platform, sir?
Yes, please.
Okay, sure. So you have partly answered many of the questions which have been raised, but still I would like to go through them. So in case you want to add something more to it, we can go through it. The first question is from Shruti ma'am. How should we apply for the university abroad? And also, what are the exams? What are the exam criteria for MS?
Yeah, very good question. Yes, to apply for the abroad education or universities, first of all, we need to do assessment. So we need to check for which country your profile is suitable, because there are many criteria for KTs and GPA and all. So we need to check that. Secondly, you need to have very good recommendation letters, at least 2 in case of other countries and 3 for USA. Recommendation letters from the professors, your faculties, your principal, or maybe HOD. So the people, those are teaching you, they can write recommendation to you. That is very important. Then SOP, statement of purpose, already I told you. Now, as far as exams are concerned, nowadays, because of the pandemic, GRE, they waived off most of the university. So student can go to US even without GRE. In case of UK universities or Ireland universities or maybe Australian, New Zealand university, GRE is not required at all. One exam is required to all the countries, that is English proficiency test. It may be TOEFL or IELTS, test of English as a foreign language, that is TOEFL, or IELTS, international foreign language examination, international English language examination. So any of that, and you need to score required band. In case of IELTS, you have to score 6.5 bands out of 9, and no band less than 6 in any of the component. There are 4 components: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. In case of TOEFL, if you are going for the graduate admission, means post-graduation, that case out of 120, you need to score minimum 90. All right, and not less than 20 in any of the component: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. So this IELTS or TOEFL is mandatory for all the countries. But yes, again, there is a UK. In case of most of the universities in UK, if you score 70 marks in your 12th standard in English, if you score 70 marks in English in your 12th standard, then you don't need to write IELTS. Without IELTS, without GRE, you can get admission in good university, very good university. All right, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. It was very lucidly explained. There is one more question from Shruti ma'am. She is asking, what are the good courses offered by Canada universities after B.Pharm?
Yes. Canada universities after B.Pharm, there are courses already I explained you. This is pharmacy administration, pharmacology, a master's in pharmacy, and then affairs and practice. All right, so these are the popular courses. Again, one course I told you, MBA in pharmacy management. So these are the programs are available in most of the countries.
Thank you, sir. There's one question from Prajakta. She would like to know if GPAT is required for masters in pharmacology abroad, or are there any other entrance exams which will help her?
Basically, GMAT is required if you are looking for the management program. So if you are going for the management program, maybe MBA, then GMAT is required. If you are going for the master's program, then GRE is required. But as I told you, nowadays, for this intake, fall 2021 intake, they waived off GRE and GMAT as well. For next intake, updates are not available. But if it continue pandemic, so maybe for spring intake also, they will waive off GRE and GMAT. So GMAT, again, I'm repeating, GMAT is only for the management program and GRE for the master's program.
And so what about GPAT, GPAT?
GPAT is not required.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. So Shubham would like to know how will MBA plus PharmD help him, and can you explain a little more about it?
Yes, definitely. See, MBA and PharmD. So there are 2 benefits. Number 1, after completion of your PharmD, you can become registered pharmacist in the foreign country. All right. Secondly, with MBA, if you are completing your MBA, so after getting certain experience, maybe 2 to 3 years, you will get promoted to the managerial position. And thereafter, yes, there is a very good scope for you because you completed management degree and you completed your PharmD degree as well, which is the recognized qualification in abroad.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Kruti and Pallavi would like to know the approach for cosmetics and cosmetology abroad.
Yes, cosmetic and cosmetology, these are the programs which are available, but not after B.Pharm. If you complete PharmD, then only you can go for these programs. But yes, cosmetology science means like MS in cosmetology, this program is available, but that is not related to the pharmacy.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Shruti would also like to know, is there any drug regulatory affair course available there?
Sorry, sir.
Drug Regulatory Affairs course available abroad.
Job regulatory.
Drug.
Drugs regulatory. Yes, I explained you already. Drugs regulatory program is available in abroad, which is available in UK, available in US, and available in Canada as well.
Thank you, sir. Snehal would like to know how can we apply for scholarship in the easiest manner.
Yes. Scholarship you can apply, but it's not easy. Number one, what is the requirement? That is your profile. So once you show us the profile, definitely I can tell you which scholarship you can avail and how much scholarship you can avail. All right. Secondly, if you are looking for the 100% scholarship, then which university you need to select, in which country you can get a scholarship. All right. So it depends on the profile assessment. So unless and until we do the assessment of the profile, we cannot say that. But yes, in case of USA, if your GPA is 3, that is 75%, and if your GRE is 315, your GRE is 315, and if your SOP is very good, you may get 100% scholarship in various universities.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Somebody would like to know how can MS Pharmaceutical Sciences course abroad in terms of thesis or non-thesis basis, and which universities can we apply to?
Can you please repeat, sir?
Yes, sir. Somebody would like to know, can you elaborate on MS Pharmaceutical Science courses abroad in terms of thesis or non-thesis based programs?
Yeah.
And the scope and universities where we can apply.
Yes. Actually, see, there are two types of the program. One is START program and other one is research-based program. All right. So research program, we say thesis program. Okay. So now getting admission for the START program is very easy and straightforward. But if you're looking for the thesis program, that is called research program, in that case, first of all, we need to find the supervisor for you. That is, we say guide. So first of all, we need to find a supervisor, and supervisor have to accept you. So for that, you have to do all the communication with the supervisor. You need to have your research proposal, what research you are willing to do. And second thing, like if you are having publications, then it is easy to get into the research program. So these programs are available, but it takes time, minimum 6 months. Minimum 6 months prior, you need to start searching for the guide.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Yogesh and Shushti would like to know, after completing M-Pharmacy, what is the procedure and which universities would you recommend to get a job?
After completion of M-Pharmacy from India.
From India.
Yeah. So after completion of M-Pharm from India, you can go abroad for maybe MBA, Pharmacy Administration, this program, because already in pharmacology, if you completed your master's, all right, where you can go for the different program, maybe Pharmacy Administration, all right, or maybe another program is like Pharmacy Management or MBA in Pharmacy Administration. So these are the programs which are available, and after completion of program, you can get job. Maybe managerial position you can get, but you cannot get administration as a pharmacist in abroad.
And so which good universities would you like to recommend?
Yes, there are many universities, very good universities. See, Ivy League universities are there, but if you see, their fees is also very high, and the entry requirement is also very high, and at least 2 years prior you need to launch your application. It takes about 2 years. There is what we can say waiting period. All right. Whereas there are good universities in case of UK, if you say New Haven universities, there, that is good university. Bloomington, Indiana University is there, that is very good university. Then Texas University is there, that is also very good university. Long Beach University is there, like California State University. So various options are there. Even in case of UK, there are certain universities in London. Those are like say UCL, but it is very tough to get into UCL. That is ranking 7 in the world ranking. All right, Bristol University is there. Then Coventry University is there. So many universities are there. So what you need to do first of all, I would like to explain one thing. What mistakes students are doing. So many students, they go to the ranking of the university and they apply. So if you are doing university application for US, so there is an application fee. At least 10,000 rupees you need to spend for per university per application. And if you are selecting the university randomly, like high ranking university, and end of the day, if you're not getting offered from any of the university, so you lose money, like 1 lakh rupees or 2 lakh rupees, whatever it is. So first of all, you need to check the entry requirement of the university. And you need to check your profile as well, whether you are eligible to get admission in that university. No doubt, you can have a dream university. And yes, many people are like, say, they are willing to go to that university. You can select like couple of universities where you know that you won't get, but by luck, if you are getting there. Select 2 universities likewise, and then 3 universities where your profile is matching. Then definitely you will not get any disappointment. You will get admission 101%, and you can go there.
Thank you, sir. There are 2 reverse questions. They are a little interesting. That's why I would like to put it on the platform. And they are saying, we have completed everything abroad, our masters and everything abroad. Now we would like to return to India. Do we have an edge over the other candidates in India? And can we register ourselves as pharmacists in India?
If they completed their education, means pharmacy education in abroad, and they are willing to come back to India, okay, and they're willing to register as a pharmacist
in India?
No.
Oh, the reverse is not possible.
No, reverse is not possible means they can come to India, but again there is a certain criteria, so they need to complete for the registration. Likewise, say whenever people complete their MBBS from abroad, they need to come here and they need to write FMG. The same criteria is for pharmacists as well. So they need to complete the formalities. After completion of formalities, yes, they can get it, but not straight away. They are coming from the foreign and they will get registration, because there are responsibility rules and regulations are different for the different countries. So that's the reason they require registration, and for registration you need to complete the formalities.
Thank you, sir. Is there any exam required for doing pharma management?
Pharma management?
And, doing pharma management. And what is better? Doing pharma management is better, or doing MSc is better, or MPharm is better? And any rough ideas of the fees that we'll have to go through once we are through with this curriculum?
Yes. See, pharma management and then pharmacy, these are the 2 different sectors. Like management, if you are interested in the management field of management, then pharmacy management is good program for you. If you think, yes, you are having the leadership quality, managerial quality, you are open to speak with the people, manage the things, yes, then management program is suitable to you. If you prefer to work alone, not in the team, then technical program, maybe pharmacy, pharmacology program is suitable to you. That is one thing. Second thing, the examination, what exams are required. Except US, if you are looking forward for the other countries, only IELTS you need to write. That is more than enough. And in case of US, yes, GRE is more than enough. GRE, all right, they accept. If you are specially looking for the management program, then GMAT, they accept. All right. If you are not willing to write GRE or GMAT, there are certain universities they accept Indian student without GRE and without GMAT as well. But one exam is mandatory, that is IELTS or TOEFL, English proficiency, because you are from the non-English speaking country and you are going for the education, no doubt you are very good in English. All right, but even though there is a certain parameter, okay, and that parameter you have to cross, so you need to score 6.5 bands in IELTS and 90 out of 120 in TOEFL.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. There's one last question that I would like to take up because we are running short of time. And I think you have already answered it partially, but in case you would like to add more to it, it says, can we do Masters of Science in Regulatory Affairs after B.Pharm in foreign? And the fees roughly for all these courses?
Yes, true. Yes, you can. You can do that program in after B.Pharm. The fees, if you are looking for US, so you need to have at least, we can say, 45 lakh rupees for 2 years program. That is the roughly fee. This is without scholarship. Without scholarship. In case of UK, the fee range is from 15 lakh rupees to 22 lakh rupees. Means 15,000 sterling pound to 22,000 sterling pound. It depends. Like even if you are going to the Cambridge, so 22,000 is more than enough for you. All right. And if you are looking for the other countries like Canada, so US and Canada mostly similar. All right. And if you are going to Ireland, so it is lesser than UK. So you need to spend about say 10 to 12 lakh rupees in Ireland. The program duration is 1 year. Australia is the most expensive country. It's more expensive than even US. So you need to have at least 60 lakh rupees to complete your masters in Australia.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. There are a few more questions, but sir, may I request you to allow us to have an access to your email ID platform so that we can put it across to you?
Yes, sir. Definitely.
And then through the legal norms, we will push those questions to your email ID. And thank you once again, sir, for the lovely and knowledgeable session that we had with you. It was an extremely classic afternoon, I would like to say. Thank you once again, sir. May I now request Shivani ma'am to take over, please.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Dr. Pandya, sir. Now, on behalf of Dr. D.Y. Patil College of Pharmacy, Akurdi, I would request Mr. Kaamendra Dahat, sir, to please accept our virtual bouquet as a token of respect. Also, I request, sir, to please accept our certificate of appreciation.
Thank you very much for the lovely bouquet and the certificate. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Now, I request Dr. Vaibhav Vaidya, sir, to propose the vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Shivani ma'am. On behalf of Dr. D.Y. Patil College of Pharmacy, Akurdi, Principal, all faculty members, and IQAC cell, I would like to propose vote of thanks. I would like to extend my thanks to today's eminent speaker, Mr. Kaamendra Dahat, CEO, Interedwise Education Private Limited, for guiding us and students on different career opportunities in abroad, as well as elaborating different things like preparation of profile, matching profile with requirement of universities, applying for scholarships and different scholarships available. Thank you, sir, once again. I would like to also thank all delegates for their patient listening and active participation. Last but not the least, I would also like to extend my thanks to our management for helping us to organize this webinar. Thank you one and all. Over to Shivani ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir. So with this, now I request for a due permission from our management team as well as Mr. Kaamendra Dahat, sir, to wrap up and end with the today's session. Do we have your permission, sir?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you.
With this,
Thank you, sir.
With this, I declare that the seminar is over. Everybody be safe. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks a lot to all of you.